Hello everyone, welcome to our world through English. So today we are going to continue our first unit C reading. So in the previous class we discussed about B reading, about how the narrator having a relationship with his mother. I cannot remember my mother, and the beautiful lines we have seen in the previous session. So now in this session we are going to see a letter to a friend. So commonly we know different types of letters, two types of letters, formal and informal. We can call informal letters so called as friendly letter, official letter. So formal letter or official letter we used to write for officials like teachers, or for any government officials, or for any news editors we used to write. And friendly letters, informal letter, we used to write for friends, siblings, other relatives or family members. We used to write this form, informal letter. So now in this present session we are going to see a letter to a friend. So somebody has written a letter to his friend. Commonly we know when we write a letter, and a letter will have an important thing, information, a subject, a particular message. What is the reason to write a letter? There will be something inside the letter. So why his friend is writing a letter to his friend, and what is the reason behind it? Why they are very much connected, or what made him to write the letter? Let us read it and understand what is inside the letter. Let's begin the class. So now, dear Suresh, now this letter was written by Suresh's friend. So there was a mention there, Hyderabad, 12/11/2012. So now, dear Suresh. So to whom the letter sent for means Suresh. So now he was mentioning who is he, who is writing the letter. This is Ramesh. Who is writing the letter? Ramesh is writing letter to Suresh. So now what he was saying in the letter, I apologize. Apologize means what? I'm sorry for not meeting you during your visit to your Hyderabad last week. So now Suresh visited Hyderabad last week. So he asked Ramesh, "Arey Ramesh, I'm coming to Hyderabad, so I want to meet you when I come to Hyderabad." So because friends, because casually they will make a letter. So before that, he read a letter, and Ramesh was very busy in his work, so he was unable to meet his friend Suresh. So now after he went back to his home, Ramesh writing letter to Suresh, "My dear Suresh, my friend, dear Suresh, I'm very sorry because when you came to Hyderabad, during your visit to Hyderabad, I didn't meet you. I was very sorry for that. I was very sorry for that. I had a meeting, unfortunately I had a meeting in my office." So what is the reason for that? Why he was unable to meet Suresh when he come to Hyderabad? He was saying that, "My dear Suresh, sorry because unfortunately on the same day I have a meeting in my office, so I can't skip the meeting. I must be in the meeting. So I'm very sorry for not meeting you during your visit to Hyderabad." I remember now he was recollecting the details. Means I already said in the previous session, that is when we have seen somebody, or when you look at a thing, or when you see a person, when you look at an incident, when you look at so and so particular scenes, that makes us to recollect, that makes us to remember, that makes us to memorize the past incident which were connected to such a particular things, incidents, scenes, situations or persons. Now he was connected to Suresh, and now he was writing everything, he is recollecting everything what they have done, and what was his things he was writing in this letter. I remember, my dear Suresh, I remember how we enjoyed our childhood. So he's saying that, my dear Suresh, Ray, I remember you very much, because I can remember how we enjoyed our childhood days in Manikonda village. So where they stayed? In Manikonda village. So now he was saying, my dear Suresh, I know very well, because both we played together, both we roamed together in the village called Manikonda. Everywhere we played together in our garden. So now he was saying that, yes, my dear Suresh, we both lived together, both we played together in our garden. In our garden we used to play together. So that made me to recollect my childhood memories with you. You are such a good friend to me. So why he was saying all these things? Because during, as a humans, some of your friend invited you for some party, something else, you didn't go there. When you miss that, you will start praising that we are having such a good friendship. Why? Because to forget that, to forget what the mistake or what we missed. So by the remembering the past incident, we can forget the past incident, means the sadness. So what here Ramesh was doing means, he was recollecting everything and saying everything to Suresh. Suresh, you are my best friend. You are very lovable to me. You are very close to me. I remember that the childhood days, how we enjoyed in Manikonda village, and we both played together. You are very good friend to me. So why he was saying all such things means, maybe Suresh may feel that I didn't meet him, so maybe he will feel. So to make it to forget that, he is recollecting all the past incidents which were connected to Suresh. Next he was saying that our family was very big. There were 12 members in our family. I remember how we played in the moonlight. Our grandma used to give us fruits and biscuits. Our grandpa used to tell us fairy tales and princes about the princess warriors and the village boys. So now what here he was saying that, my dear friend Suresh, do you remember that ours is such a big family. Our family is such a big family. And do you remember this? Our grandmother, when we were playing in the moonlight and when we were playing in the garden, my grandmother, our grandmother, he was saying that our grandmother. So both Suresh and Ramesh belong to the same family. He was making them as one family and saying that, my dear, do you remember that our grandma used to bring sweets, fruits and biscuits when you were playing? And not only that, our grandpa used to tell us a fairy tales, created stories of warriors and kings, princes and village boys. So like that we enjoyed our childhood days. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Now I am working. So now he came to present. And what is the reason why he didn't meet Suresh? He was mentioning, my dear Suresh, now I am working at Microsoft, a software company, Hyderabad, as a computer programmer. So now he was saying that his present life. My dear Suresh, now I'm a software engineer or computer programmer working in a software company at Microsoft, a software company in Hyderabad, and saying that I was a computer programmer, so I will be always busy. And I'm married and we have a child. My wife works at Dell, Hyderabad as a system analyst. So now he got married, and wife also a software employee. So both they were software employees, and they're also having a child. So she works at Dell, Dell Computers, a software company. So she works at Dell, he works at Microsoft. So both are software employees. So you know how the software life, city life is quite busy. My dear Suresh, maybe you are still in village, so you can't understand the situation in Hyderabad. So Hyderabad is such a big city. So your city life is so busy always. always full of traffic, busy, always moving here and there, so no full stop for a lifestyle. So continuously 24 hours there will be work. So it is very, very, very busiest life in Hyderabad, my dear Suresh. I am very, very sorry for not meeting you when you come to Hyderabad. I am very extremely sorry for that, because I have a meeting in my company. Moreover that, he was saying that his past incident along with his family members, how he played, how he enjoyed with grandfather and grandmother. Along with the present situation, he is saying that I am a software employee, my wife is also software employee, so both we are having a very, very busiest life. So we start in the morning and leave our child at a daycare, baby care center, and come back in the evening with faded faces. So now he was saying that, my dear Suresh, do you know our lifestyle? Very, very quite busy. We are having a child. So both we are doing working. So what we should do the child? We have to leave the child in a daycare center. We have to go for jobs. Morning getting up, taking breakfast, preparing lunch, and I will go to Microsoft office. My wife will go to Dell company. So both will go to different directions, different offices, and child will be in daycare center. Again in the evening we'll come back with faded faces, means very, very dull faces. Morning to evening we will work, and we will take the baby and we will come back home, and with the faded faces, means very, very dull faces. We hardly find time to sit together. How disgusting. We work with computer, think like computers, and live like computers. We have forgotten our family. I'm very, very sorry, my dear brother. I'm very sorry, because both we are working in software companies, both we are having busy life, and not even one day we are not having free time. Very rarely, very hardly we have a time to sit together. Very hardly we will sit together and we will talk together. Very hardly means very rarely. Weekly once we will get a time. At the time we will discuss together, we will sit together, we will eat together, but only one day. Next again Monday same. Sunday only we get time. Again Monday going for works. So very, very busiest life, my dear brother. I'm very sorry. We are working with the computers, and we are thinking like computers, and we are behaving like computers, and we have forgotten family life. We have forgotten family members. We have forgotten brothers, sisters, everyone, because we are very, very busy with the computer's life. So I was very, very sorry, my dear brother Suresh. I remember how we played Gilli Danda, hide and seek, kabaddi. We went for swimming in our local tank every Sunday. So now we were saying that, my dear brother, I still remember that. What do you know? We used to play Gilli Danda and hide and seek, and even kabaddi. So we can remember, I can recollect everything. I didn't forget anything, my dear brother. I still remember everything. I still remember everything, my friend. We went for swimming. So they used to go for swimming every Sunday. Every Sunday they used to go for swimming in the local tank. Here we live in an apartment where there is no room to play. Our flat is our world. Just like a well for a frog, the world remains unheeded. Means what? Just like a frog in the well. Our world is only the apartment. There is no playground, there is no swimming pool, there is no outer games. Only inside our room is our world. Our apartment is our world. We can't go out even from the place. So it is very, very pathetic situation, my dear Suresh. You can't understand. Everybody feeling that city life, enjoying the city life, but nobody knows how we are struggling here. Nobody knows how we are working here. Nobody knows how we are having problems in this place. Everybody simply said, oh, he went to Hyderabad, he was enjoying there. He went to a city, he is having great life. He is working in some so and so Microsoft company, and wife is working in Dell company. So they will feel that we are having so much of richness. Of course, we are having everything, but we have no peace in our hearts. We have no rest. We are also like computers. We are also thinking like computers. We don't have feelings. We don't have emotions. We are forgetting everything. Not even family, not even life, no children, no caring, no affection, no love, no care, nothing, no family emotions. Everything was going out from our minds, and we are still thinking like robots, computers. When the computer will have, they have seen the movie Robo, right? So do you see they're having any emotions? No emotions, no feelings. Just they will follow the commands and they will follow that. They won't have any emotions, any feelings. Same, he was saying that, Suresh, we are working with computers and we are thinking like computers and we are behaving like computers. There was no feelings, no emotions. We are forgetting everything because of this busiest life. For the outer world, they are feeling that we are having all the things in city life, but we are having everything but not peace. We are just like frog in the well. Frog in the well. Now, how happy we were in our school. We used to sit in the same row, did all the work together and took part in the events. I remember how Padmanabhaya sir, our class teacher, appreciated us when we got the first prize in district science fair. I remember how we went on a picnic to Kolli Sagar. There we went boating. Our tour to Sri Salem was memorable. Still I remember the green hills full of trees and that almost touched the sky. I remember the roaring of Krishna river at the dam. There is nothing here. I wonder at my child's silence. He always sits in front of the computer and plays games, never caring for anyone. So now he was saying that, my dear Suresh, how we enjoyed our school days. Wonderful school days. Wonderful school days. Wonderful. We went to picnics, we went to tours, as like you all. He also went to science fair. He presented some science exhibition. Then it was selected by the district fair. So they got first rank in the district fair. So then the class teacher appreciated them. So he's recollecting everything. Everything was in subconscious, so it came to conscious now. So he was recollecting everything, saying that, my dear Suresh, how we enjoyed our school days, how we went to picnics, we went to some musics, and we went to some fairs, and we went to Kolli Sagar picnic, and we went to some other Sri Salem tour, and picnic was there, tours we have, and we have seen the Krishna river roaring there. And I can remember everything, the green hills, the trees touching the sky, over the sky. So I still remember everything in my mind. That is our school days. But you know, how is my son's school days? There was nothing, my dear Suresh. He is sitting in front of a computer, playing computer games, playing with the computer, being in front of the computer, no caring, no outside games, only sitting in front of computer and passing his time. How pathetic, my dear Suresh. My son also in front of computer. We are also computers, and he himself in front of computers and never caring for anyone. He never cares about anybody. He just sit in front of a computer. He will play games like you all. How you are doing, passing the time now? When you got holidays, what you are doing? Simply taking mobile phone and enjoying taking phone and playing. Everybody same. Everybody was same. But now you got opportunity. But what you're doing? Do you know outdoor games? Everybody was filled with the games. Only knows mobile games. Do you play cricket? Yes, I play cricket. Every day I will play. I thought everybody you are playing. But what he said, no, I will play in mobile phone. Do you know how to play football? Yes, I know. I will play very day well in mobile phone. Playing every game in mobile phone. What is the use? Without physical energy, physical education, without having interference of the physical body's parts, how you will be very fit physically? Everybody was playing. Everybody was on PUBG, Free Fire, some other games, Only mobile games. computer games. Nobody have the physical education, no outdoor games. Everybody was busy in front of computers and playing with computers, moving with computers, living life with computers, mobile gadgets. So that is the life of this modern days. They are feeling that it was a technological era. They are saying it was development. They are saying it was new life. But what we are forgetting, we are forgetting the values. We are forgetting the roots. We are forgetting emotions. We are forgetting affection. I will tell you one thing that is, it happened in my life. Me and my friend were in the college. In the initial days of WhatsApp, when we were using WhatsApp. Previously we used to wish hi, good morning when he come to school, when he come to college every day. And he purchased a new mobile which is having WhatsApp. So he came to class, he not even wish, he not said good morning even. And he sat back of me. I was friend and he was back of me. And he text message, good morning Sagar. He was just back of me. And I turned back and said good morning. He was surprised. You can text me in WhatsApp. How surprising this one. Both we are side by side, back of back. But we are not wishing with words. We are just texting WhatsApp, hi, good morning. How many of you are like that? Not even talking with anybody who was near, side by side, just texting, hi, come here. How pathetic it was. How sad it was. We are saying it was development. We are saying it is a new life. But we are forgetting values. We are forgetting the morals. Everything we are losing. The humanity. We are forgetting everything. So that was the life what here Ramesh was pointing. Let's go for the next one. I remember the happy moments. I remember the happy moments. When our uncle visited us, he brought us toys, fruits for us. Our aunt brought me a new dress for Dasara. How we enjoyed the Diwali. Still I hear the sounds of cracker. I see the rockets flying into the sky, making the night full of light. Where those days? My child doesn't know his uncle or aunt. For him, uncle and aunt, neighbor are the same. And he's saying that, just comparing the past generation, present generation, and saying that, my dear Suresh, I still remember during festivals, our uncle and aunt used to come to our home, and they used to bring fruits, sweets, new dresses for Dasara, and Diwali festival, we used to fire the crackers. How we enjoyed them. I can still remember this rockets flying over the sky, and I can still enjoy the moments of Diwali festival. But now, where are the days goes? Where are those days? Nobody knows. Even my son doesn't know that. He doesn't know who is aunt. He doesn't know who is uncle. For him, all are same. Neighbor is uncle and one is uncle. Everybody uncle. He doesn't know who is our own, who is neighbor. For everyone, for him, everyone is aunt and uncle. He doesn't know anything. So that is the generation where we are living. He just compared the past and present. He said how they played in the school life, but how the school life was going on, full of technological era. And he said that how during festival days, how they enjoyed with uncle and aunt, but now during festivals, what was going on. So he just comparing the past and present and past. So what a wonderful life he was missing. His son was missing. He was worrying about it and saying, Suresh, my son was missing everything. What we had, my son is missing. Maybe you can ask your parents, how when you're studying now, they didn't have such a technology what you're having now. Mobile phones, smartphones, they didn't have the technology. They all sit together, talking together. But now, sitting somewhere, talking, chatting, finish. Okay, of course, when it was not possible, we can make it. When it is near, why can't you use? Why can't you sit together? Why can't you eat together? No chance. Very, very busiest life. Everybody was busy in their works. Sometimes I think our childhood days, I think of grandparents, uncles, brothers and sisters. And he's saying that yes, of course, sometimes when I was free, I used to remember about father, grandfather, grandmother, family members, brothers, sisters. I will remember everything, uncles and aunts. We missed them a lot. We missed them. We miss the joy of family. We miss their company. We are missing many things in this busy life. I was very busy, and in this busy life, I have forgotten everything, and I was missing the company of my family. I was missing the company of family members, uncles, aunts, and grandfather, grandmother, everybody's company I was missing. We are missing a lot. We are missing a lot, my dear Suresh. Suresh, I don't know where those gardens have gone. Those fairy tales, those fruits, those words of love and affection. We have lost our real life in this unreal world. My dear Suresh, we have such a great life. We enjoyed the past life, but now everything has gone. Everything is gone. So where the world, where those days gone, where we are in an unreal world, forgotten all the real things, and we are living in a fantasy world. Anyhow, I'm happy that I have found some time to write to you. Please come to me. Let's remember our childhood days of joy. Your lovely friend Ramesh, saying again, sorry my dear friend, this time I didn't meet you. Next time please come to me. Please meet me. I want to remember our childhood days. I want to remember our childhood days. I want to talk to you, and I want to recollect all these things. Please come back. Please come back. That was the end of the story. A letter to a friend. How Ramesh recollected his past incident and what he was saying, what is the present lifestyle of children was clearly mentioned here. That is the end of the story, a letter to your friend. Meet you in the next session. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Meet you in the next session. Until then, take care and bye-bye.